What's the dumbest thing you ever heard that was said with so much confidence? Tic-tac voices.
They asserted that McDonald's, yes, that McDonald's, invented the technique of sous vide cooking. They would not be convinced otherwise.
A co-worker once stated that he woke up in the middle of surgery. He banged his head against the table until he was unconscious so that the surgery could continue. I had no words. There's not a difference in meaning for there and there and there. It's a regional, spelling thing, like gray and gray.
I don't consume anything containing sugar. A woman I worked with said this while drinking a milkshake.
Someone in the middle of a group said that the only reason that it's illegal to have sex with goats is that it can produce mutant offspring. The two other people nodded in agreement. I didn't correct him. I just walked away.
If English is good enough for Jesus, then it's good enough for me.
If every man in the army had the skills that I had, then the army would be the most deadly force in the world, said from ASGT, who had just gotten demoted to SPC.
That they had all that fat to whole milk. Argument lasted 30 minutes before I gave up explaining how milk comes out of a cow with far more fat than is present in whole milk.
I had a pharmacy tech try to tell me about the gazebo effect.
You can't drive to Mexico. We live in the US. You can't cook burgers in the oven. You're baking them, not cooking them. These were both the same person, on the same day.
A friend in college commented how body heat is caused by the putrefaction of food in the stomach. The bloodstream carries the heat around the body. I might have been a history major, but I knew that wasn't correct.
Helicopters can't fly over Manhattan. Said it so passionately and gave a bunch of BS facts too. The topic of aliens came up at a job I used to work at with two of the dumbest, most obnoxious motherfuckers I have ever met. I brought up the Drake equation and stated that I believe that aliens exist, even if I doubted we would make contact with them in my lifetime. One of these two dumb motherfuckers then yells, I don't give a fuck if the universe is really big. It's not like I'm ever gonna go there. What does one respond to that?
I know this lady that tried to convince me Moses was a Christian. It was a hilarious conversation.
If you are poor and can't pay rent, buy a flat.
Any ignorant statement followed by I know because my dad is a doctor, even if the statement is in no way related to medicine.
The earth is flat. Australia is a hoax, my Australian cousin.